Hello everyone, this is Hallo iedereen 12345 making a C# tutorial for y'all. This tutorial will have different things in one project actually. So let's create something called tutorial. I'll explain a few things of C# that actually are not a lot of tutorials about. So we're gonna be creating a program that can transform text to a progress bar. I can get a text box between here. These are the things you're gonna need for that. We're also gonna be saying how to create a save system if you have created a game and you wanna save something. We're gonna need a few different things for that. Save and load system right here. And then buttons with values. Labels with values, sorry. And you might also want to create, let me think of something that doesn't really apply in most cases. No, you know what, this is it. We're gonna do two things. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a progress bar move and a save and load system. So we're gonna start with the save and load system because that one is the longest. Save and load. Now I'm gonna warn you, my mouse has the tendency to double click while I only click once. So that is gonna be very annoying. Let's start with the save system. Basically the idea is you put something in here and it creates one file that holds all the information, and then when you give the same name here it will load that file. So here you go. This is the save thing. So first of all what you want to do is you want to use system.io. So you're going to type in using system.io, and then you're going to start by creating a text writer. You're going to mind giving it a name. I usually call it save, and then you're going to say equals new stream writer, and then you can give it a name. I usually do like, yeah, this one we're going to use textbox2 text plus dot save. Basically if you call it hello it will say hello.save. Simple as that. And well, I usually end it because I forget that, and then I'm gonna work between the ending and the beginning. So what you want to do, I created two labels here and there, and I want them to be saved. They can be altered and they can be saved, so you can want to save them. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna say label 1. Oh no, don't do that, I always forget to put this in front of it. Saved or right line. Label 1. Text. I'm gonna do the same for the second label. And then you're gonna close the save file. So if I run the application and I click and I say, and I'm going to my documents and then say projects, tutorial, bin, debug. See, he created the save file. We're gonna open this with Notepad so you can see what he actually does. See? He just saved this and this label into one text file. Isn't that amazing? So now you might want to save like a progress bar. If you want to save a progress bar, that's just as simple. Saving is simple, loading gets harder. Right line, and I want to save the progress bar, the value I had in the progress bar when I clicked the button. Oops, value. See, it's just simple as that. Saving is simple, loading gets harder, actually. So right now we just created a save game, or save file actually, and we're just gonna make it something else, so that I can show you how the loading system works. And then we're gonna create something called a text reader, and we're gonna make it load, and we're gonna call it load, and new stream reader. And then you're gonna say text box 3 text plus save. See, the beginning is like almost the same, only then reader and and then another text box. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start, because when you read something, it reads in a specific order. So the order you the order you saved it in, you need to load it in. So load.readline. There. But we're gonna put something in front of it. We wanted to save something he read, so that will be label 1, because we started with label 1 when saving it, so we're gonna start with label 1 loading it. And we're gonna do the same thing for label 2. Alright. Now the next thing is going to be more complicated, because a progress bar works on a value called int, and integers are only numbers, and if you read something in, it's going to be read as a string. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to convert it to an integer and save it in an integer. So we're going to go completely up here and we're going to call it integer load value or something like that. Whatever you would like it to be called. Ooh, so unprofessional, no capitals. See, that's better. So basically you're gonna say load value equals. Now you can do this in two things. You can say I want to convert it to an int, convert to int, or you can say int.parse. Basically you can do this with everything. You can also say string.parse, decimal.parse. Basically it does the same thing. And then you're gonna say load.readline. Oops, forgot that. See, gonna put it into load value, and then right after you've done that, you might want to say, I don't know, something like progressbar1.value equals, I don't know, something like load value. See, and that's how you do that. So if I just make this, now you know what, we're gonna test this in the progress bar. We're gonna test out later. What I have to do is make sure it equals 0. Otherwise you're gonna make it crash. Oh no, wait, okay. Never mind. I did not say anything. So we called it hello. So we're gonna load. Oops. Load value is equaled 0. It didn't have that little line because we saved it before we declared. Okay, never mind. I know what happened. Basically, you have to create a new save thing. We have to click the save button again. I don't know. Let's make the progress bar equal 50. Oh, right, we didn't program that in. Hehe, forgot that. Just for the simpleness for now. There. Now, the save game will be hello with capital H. save it. There, it's saved. And now we're gonna put everything to a 0, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so now I want to load what I previously saved. Hello. See? It just loaded the labels and the progress bar. Alright, now that we have the save and load system down, let's go to the second section. And basically what you want to do here is you want to convert integer something like that. You can call it whatever the hell you want. And what we're gonna do now is text box 1 text needs to be converted to an int. So what you're gonna put in front of it is int.parse. I actually recommend int.parse because it's easier to program in and you know where you converted it to, because convert to int, you also need to choose which int you want to convert it to. But if you just do int.parse, same effect, shorter to type, easier. So you're gonna convert the text box you did. The text box will be converted to an integer so that we can. Oh wait, I forgot something. Progress bar value needs to equal this, and then you can just in that say progress bar 1 dot value, basically the loading system over again. Progress bar value. So right now I can say 50. He will go to 50. I can say 40. He will go to 40. I cannot say 120 because the maximum of the progress bar doesn't equal that high. So what you're gonna have to do, so you're gonna have to throw in a little security to prevent it from doing that, which is always try. First he's gonna try to pull this in, to do all of this, to pull this out, and catch. Basically when try fails he will go to the catch section, and that will say message box not show, and it will say only a value from 0 to 100 please. And I always like to put a comma and then the string caption, which will be appearing like here tutorial, Microsoft Visual Studio. We will call this tutorial. Yeah. Right now we are safe from people who do a high value for fun. Only a value from 0 to 100, see tutorial. And we can just 100 equal full. So basically, alright, I want to make this called tutorial. Alright, this was my tutorial. I hope you liked it. Please comment, rate and subscribe. If you have any question about C#, feel free to give me a comment. I will respond as quickly as possible. And I'm gonna say that I check my YouTube account very often, so leave a comment of your problem, and in the next tutorial I might cover it. Yes. So this is hallo iedereen 12345 signing off.